another video. So today we will be discussing how to study for CSIR NET and what are the books you need to refer. So first important thing that I want all of you to do is get you a copy of the syllabus. Okay, you can download the syllabus from the CSIR website, or else I'll link it down in my description. You can go there and download it. You need to have the hard copy of the syllabus so that you know what topics are going to be done, how many you have covered, what else you have to cover, right? So definitely first step is you need to have the syllabus copy with you. Now, for the books that you need to refer, there are two types of books that you have to refer. First are called as the primary books or the standard books. So these are specific for each topic, like for biochemistry we have Leninger, for immunology we have QB. These are specific standard books. Okay, and the second types of book available in the market are notes, like those that you get from different classes or from publications like Arihant, Pathfinder, etc. Now you require both these books for your preparation. Just one book won't do. So which book, when to refer, for which unit to refer, I will be telling you in today's video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take some time out and subscribe. Like this video if this is helpful, and if you want me to make further videos like this. Now without much ado, let's get started. So first up is the biochemistry unit for your syllabus. Now for biochemistry, your Bible is going to be Leninger. You have to follow Leninger for each of the subtopics. Another book that you can use along with Leninger is Voigt and Voigt. So in Voigt and Voigt, you have Ramachandran plot, the different amino acids that are given very well. So you can refer to that. But primarily Leninger is your book. For the second unit, you have to do everything from Alberts. Now Alberts is a very well written book, very easy to understand. However, there may be slightly extra information, a little of excess given. So I would suggest you keep the Pathfinder book with you and then correlate those topics. Just check the context and then study. Okay, don't go into much details because that much is not necessary. Other books for this unit you can follow is Cooper and Karp. These two books are also really great for this unit. For the unit number 3, it is all about DNA replication, etc. So the best book you can go for is Watson. Now in Watson, everything is covered in a very simple language, and along with this you can go for iGenetics by Russell because that has nice diagrams in it. So as a ready reckoner, that will be very useful. So for third unit, these are the two books you need to use. For your unit number 4, again it is about cell biology. So anything related to cell biology or molecular biology, my first suggestion will always be refer to Alberts. So for this unit, you will refer to Alberts. You can also go through Lodish, which is a very good book for genetic techniques as well as cell biology. So Lodish, and finally for the immunology chunk, you will go for QB. Now remember, QB is a very well written book. Everything about immunology is given, but you do not require this everything for your syllabus. So therefore, just choose the units very carefully that you have to do. Compare it with these compiled classes notes and then study for this unit, or else it will take a lot of your time. Okay. After that, next unit in the list is Developmental Biology. Now for Developmental Biology, the Bible is Gilbert and Baresi. For anyone who has not done Developmental Biology ever before, first you need to read Gilbert and Baresi. No classes notes, no compiled book will help you understand this. Always remember, it's the thumb rule. Whenever you are studying something new that you have never done before, always resort to primary books or the standard books and then go for your notes. Okay, so first Gilbert and Baresi. You can even go for Pathfinder once you're done with reading Gilbert Baresi for once. Just check the topics, read the synopsis, then go through Pathfinder. It will be like your guide. Okay, so that way, and in that there's a small section on plant development. So in that you can refer to my video. I have made a video on each of these topics, and especially on this, because in this unit the plant development, only two topics are very important, that is the ABC flowering model as well as the embryo development in Arabidopsis. So only you need to do two videos, two of this, which is not present in Gilbert actually. So you need to follow some other book for that. Okay. Next up in the list is the unit on plant physiology. Now many of you don't come from a botany background, so you may be skeptical about doing this unit, but I must tell you, you should do this unit, and you should do it from where? You should do it from the NCERT books. Sounds absurd, I know, but the 11th and the 12th NCERT books would cover your majority syllabus and would clear your base. So all the transport mechanisms, photorespiration, photosynthesis parts are very well written in NCERT. Once you are done with this, you can go to the next book that is written by Tays and Ziger. Tays and Ziger will give you topics like plant immunity, hormones, and as well as your secondary metabolites. Okay, so these two books for plant physiology along with Pathfinder, which is a compiled set of all this. Okay, next up in the list is the animal physiology. Again, this is a very vast syllabus and it is too much to do. There are different books from every place. So again, I would recommend go through the 11th and 12th NCERT books, read all those subtopics from there, and if you further are remaining with time, you can go to certain books that you must have studied in your UG. Okay, next up in the list I have inheritance biology. Now inheritance biology is a very big unit, and in that one big section is from microbial part, microbial genetics. For that I would suggest you go through Russell, because there you have a lot of sums. After Russell's, you can go to Benjamin Pierce, you can go to Nustard, and you can go to Klug and Cummings. These books are very well written and very great to do. Okay, so everything would have a different book. You won't find just one book for all of this. And the key to this unit is practicing. Okay, next up in my list is the diversity of life forms. Now basic part of this unit you can do from Prescott. Okay, the microbiology by Prescott is a very good book to go through the basics. However, that won't suffice. All the topics have not been covered. So you can refer to Arihant as well as Pathfinder for this part. Okay, next up are the units ecological principles and evolution and behavior. Now both of these units are way vast to cover from one book. Therefore, for whatever is required for entrance, you should go through books of Arihant and Pathfinder. Specifically for the ecological principles, I'd suggest go for Arihant, and for evolution, you can go for your Pathfinder books. As well as for evolution, you should do your 12th standard chapter on evolution very well, because most of your questions you'll be able to solve from that section only. That's about the chapters on evolution and ecology. Finally, the last two chapters, usually both these chapters are clubbed together because of their interrelations. The two major things that I would suggest for this is 1. Primrose and 2. Wilson and Walker. Both of these books will cover most of the details of these topics, and you need to solve more and more questions on this. There is another book by Pathfinder, a very thin book. I'll link it up somewhere on the screen. So that book will give you every technique in very ease and very basic details. So you can buy that one thin book. It will be great for the instrumentation part of it. Okay. So these are all the references for each of the book. Another thing I want to add through are two books, very nice books. I have them myself and I'm referring to them. So both of these books have the past year question papers. Now it is very important after you study a particular topic, you look at it. Or also the approach is before you start studying, go through the questions. You will get an idea as to which topic has how much weightage. If you feel like, okay, it's too much of work, just click on the I button up or link somewhere in my description. You will find videos on this. I have given important topics that are that have a high weightage. Okay. Now two books. One book is by Devashish, which is a very good book. It has the past 16-year question along with solution, and the best part, they are segregated as units. So all the questions that were asked from unit 1 you'll find in one place, unit 2 in the second place, and so on. So I think that is going to be really great, because then when you sit for one unit, you will come to know. If you don't prefer this, then another book I'll link over here. I just don't remember the name, but I'll just put it up here. So you can go through those. Those also have question papers. However, they are arranged like 2007, 2008 and so on. And they don't have answers to each of the questions. However, in the previous book, you will have answers to most of the questions and the solutions are really helpful. So that's it from me for this video. If you would like me to answer any more questions, or if you want me to give you any more suggestions, please drop it in the comments, like my video, share and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.